The man, driven by a potent cocktail of hubris and curiosity, embarks on a journey into the abyss of sleeplessness. His mind races with thoughts of pushing human limits, of discovering what lies beyond the veil of sleep. He imagines himself as a pioneer, charting unknown territories of the human psyche. The allure of the challenge is irresistible, a siren call that drowns out the warnings of reason and caution. 10 days, 240 hours, a span of time that seems both daunting and exhilarating. He envisions each hour as a step closer to a profound revelation, a deeper understanding of the human condition. The clock becomes his companion, its relentless ticking a reminder of the passage of time and the enormity of his undertaking. An eternity for the human mind hardwired for the restorative embrace of slumber. Each minute stretches into an hour, each hour into a day. The bed, once a sanctuary of rest, becomes a battleground where he fights the urge to surrender to sleep. His body cries out for rest, but his willpower keeps him awake, pushing him further into the unknown. The clock ticks, a metronome marking his descent into a waking nightmare. Each tick is a reminder of the challenge he has set for himself, a challenge that grows more daunting with each passing second. The darkness of the room mirrors the growing darkness in his mind, a void that threatens to consume him. The first day is marked by an unusual euphoria, a deceptive surge of energy fueled by adrenaline, the body's emergency response to this self-imposed adversity. He feels a rush of excitement, a sense of invincibility that propels him forward. The world seems sharper, more vibrant, as if he has tapped into a hidden reservoir of energy. He feels invincible, like he's unlocked a hidden reservoir of human potential. The boundaries of his physical and mental capabilities seem to expand, and he revels in the newfound power. He imagines himself conquering not just sleeplessness, but any challenge that comes his way. The world is his to conquer, and he is ready to face it head-on. But this is a cruel trick, a prelude to the unraveling that awaits. The euphoria is fleeting, a mirage that fades as the hours drag on. His body begins to betray him, the initial surge of energy giving way to fatigue and confusion. The confidence he felt starts to wane, replaced by a growing sense of dread and uncertainty. The man, oblivious to the danger he's invited, welcomes the challenge. He steps into the darkness with determination, unaware of the toll it will take on his mind and body. The smile on his face is one of defiance, a refusal to acknowledge the growing signs of his impending breakdown. He believes he can conquer this challenge, but the reality is far more sinister. He is about to learn that sleep, like air and water, is not just a biological necessity, but a non-negotiable imperative for survival. The human body and mind are not designed to function without rest, and the consequences of this experiment will soon become painfully clear. The challenge he has embraced is not just a test of endurance, but a battle for his very survival. By day 2, the cracks begin to show. The initial burst of energy and excitement that carried him through the first day has now dissipated, leaving behind a heavy, unrelenting fatigue. His body, once a well-oiled machine, is now starting to falter under the strain of sleep deprivation. The initial euphoria gives way to an unshakable fatigue. Each yawn feels like a desperate gasp for relief, but sleep remains elusive. His eyelids, heavy and uncooperative, droop with every passing minute, making it a struggle to stay awake. His eyes, burning and bloodshot, struggle to stay open. The once clear whites of his eyes are now marred with red veins, a stark reminder of the body's need for rest. Every blink feels like sandpaper against his corneas, a painful reminder of his body's rebellion. His movements become sluggish, his coordination faltering. Simple tasks that once required no thought now seem insurmountable. He stumbles, drops objects, and moves with the grace of a marionette with tangled strings. The body's intricate dance of coordination is now a clumsy shuffle. The body, starved of its crucial restorative period, begins its desperate protest. Muscles ache, joints stiffen, and a pervasive sense of despair sets in. The mind, clouded by exhaustion, struggles to form coherent thoughts, and every decision feels like wading through molasses. Day 3 and 4 see the physical deterioration escalate. The once subtle signs of fatigue have now become glaringly obvious. His posture slumps, his gait becomes uneven, and every step feels like a monumental effort. The body's resilience is waning. His skin takes on a sickly pallor, a grotesque mask of exhaustion. The healthy glow of his complexion is replaced by a ghostly hue, and his face, once full of life, now looks gaunt and hollow. The toll of sleep deprivation is etched into every line and shadow. Dark circles deepen under his eyes, a testament to the cellular damage accumulating with each passing hour. These shadows are not just cosmetic, they are a visible sign of the body's internal struggle. The skin, deprived of its nightly repair, shows the scars of this relentless battle. His immune system, weakened by the relentless stress, leaves him vulnerable to even the mildest of infections. A simple sneeze or cough now feels like a harbinger of something more sinister. The body's defenses are compromised, and every germ is a potential threat. The man, once brimming with confidence, now wears the physical manifestation of his folly. His once bright eyes are now dull and lifeless, and his expression is one of utter defeat. The weight of his choices is written all over his face. The body, pushed beyond its limits, is waging a losing battle against the self-inflicted assault. Every fiber of his being cries out for rest, but the relentless march of time offers no reprieve. The rebellion is in full swing, and the outcome is inevitable. While the body visibly withers, a more insidious decay is taking place within the intricate circuits of the man's brain. Sleep deprivation plays havoc with neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers that orchestrate our thoughts, emotions, and perceptions. Levels of serotonin, the mood-stabilizing neurotransmitter, plummet, leaving him prey to irritability and erratic mood swings. Dopamine, the chemical responsible for motivation and reward, is thrown into overdrive, leading to impulsive behavior and impaired judgment. The carefully regulated symphony of the brain descends into a chaotic cacophony. The man's mind, once sharp and focused, becomes a battlefield where reason struggles against the encroaching fog of sleep deprivation. The very essence of his being is under siege. Section 4. The delusional descent. Day 5 marks a terrifying turning point. The descent into delusion. Hallucinations, once a rare occurrence in extreme cases, now plague his waking hours. Shadows morph into menacing figures. Inanimate objects come to life, their movements distorted and menacing. His grasp on reality weakens with each passing hour. Conversations become disjointed, his speech slurred and nonsensical. He struggles to distinguish between the real and the imagined, his mind a terrifying dreamscape where logic has no dominion. The man is now a prisoner in his own mind, trapped in a terrifying hall of mirrors where his worst fears and darkest fantasies materialize with terrifying clarity. His descent into the abyss of sleeplessness is nearly complete. Section 5. A dangerous cocktail: sleeplessness and intoxication. The combination of sleeplessness and intoxication is a perilous mix that can have devastating consequences. Both conditions impair cognitive function, reaction time, and decision-making abilities, making everyday tasks hazardous. The effects of sleep deprivation on the brain mimic those of alcohol intoxication. When a person is sleep-deprived, their brain struggles to function properly, leading to symptoms that are strikingly similar to those experienced by someone who is drunk. This includes blurred vision, impaired judgment, and slowed reaction times. By day 6, the man's cognitive abilities are severely impaired. He finds it difficult to concentrate. His memory is unreliable and he is easily confused. Tasks that were once simple become insurmountable challenges. His mind is in a fog, and he struggles to make sense of the world around him. His reaction time slows to a crawl, his motor skills compromise to a dangerous degree. Simple actions like picking up a cup or typing on a keyboard become difficult and clumsy. His hands shake and he frequently drops objects. The lack of sleep has taken a toll on his physical coordination. Driving a car in this state is akin to driving under the influence of alcohol, a reckless gamble with his own life and the lives of others. The heavy eyelids, the swerving car, the delayed reactions, all are signs of a driver who is not in control. The risk of accidents increases exponentially, endangering everyone on the road. The ability to make rational decisions, to process information, and respond appropriately is severely compromised. At work, he stares blankly at his computer screen, unable to focus. Mistakes are frequent, and his productivity plummets. The lack of sleep affects his professional life, leading to errors and poor performance. The man, a danger to himself and others, is oblivious to his own impairment, a common and terrifying side effect of sleep deprivation. He walks dangerously close to traffic, stumbles on the sidewalk, and is unaware of the risks he is taking. His impaired state makes him a hazard in public spaces. The man, his mind and body ravaged by sleeplessness, is now a ticking time bomb, his actions unpredictable and potentially catastrophic. Exhausted, he holds his head in his hands, feeling the weight of his sleepless nights. When he finally collapses onto his bed, it is a temporary respite from the relentless toll that sleep deprivation has taken on his life. Section 6. The Brain's Nightly Cleanse. Unbeknownst to the man, his brain is being slowly poisoned by the byproducts of its own activity. During sleep, a remarkable cleaning system known as the glymphatic system kicks into action. This intricate network of channels, discovered only recently, flushes out harmful toxins that accumulate in the brain throughout the day. One of these toxins, beta amyloid, is strongly implicated in the development of Alzheimer's disease. Deprived of the nightly cleansing ritual of sleep, these toxins build up to dangerous levels, silently laying the groundwork for future cognitive decline and neurodegenerative disorders. The man, in his quest to conquer sleep, is unwittingly accelerating his own cognitive demise, setting the stage for a future potentially marred by debilitating brain disorders.